My name is Melanie Wallace, and I'll be speaking with you today, exploring Thomas Aquinas, his educational philosophy for today's educators. Thomas Aquinas was a foundational thinker whose educational philosophy still speaks to the formation of intellect and character today. He was born in 1225 and he joined the Dominica order at the tender age of 19. He synthesized classical philosophy, especially Aristotle, with Christian theology. It was through his eyes education was seen as soul formation, not just the transferal of facts. Educational philosophy with truth being the ultimate goal. He believes that education leads learners to truth through wisdom and understanding. Intellectual virtues are spiritual habits, not just academic achievements. Educators are called to cultivate both the mind and the spirit. You'll hear me talk about cultivate a couple of times during this presentation. I want you to think about the process of cultivating before we get to the harvest. Learning from creation, Nature serves as a moral teacher. It's through observation that one develops critical, ethical reflection. Aquinas emphasized contemplative learning, not just data absorption, not just memory and reciting. It had to have been something deeper. As an educator, I want to invite you to reincorporate wonder and reflection into your practice. It's important that we create our safe spaces for wonder and reflection because as we move into civic formation, as we move into, again, what I want you to also think about is how Thomas Aquinas viewed faith and reason. It was something that he felt that those two separate ideas could collaborate rather in a sense for the greater good. How amazing is it that faith and reason, could your religion and reason, I can't even begin to imagine how he came up with the concept or the thought. And still today, we still function with a level of understanding as it relates to our calling as educators. So civic formation, education as preparation for moral citizenship. Yeah, education makes for better citizens. Education is vital for your community. In fact, you cannot afford not to educate your community. They are depending on you. Natural law, foundation for justice and leadership. I came to let you know that teachers, you play a vital role forming students to serve the common goal or the common good of your community. I have a couple of questions for you educators in the room, a couple of questions that I want you to think about. And again, I want you to be honest with yourself. Are we forming students in character as well as knowledge? I understand they have to pass a test. I understand the state mandates. I understand the government regulations, but are we doing what God has called us to do? Do assessments foster wisdom, not just those test scores? Do we model contemplation and thoughtful engagement? Do we really provide those safe spaces for our students to be able to know and grow? I don't know what you're doing today in your classroom, but if you're not doing it, please begin. It's never too late. Teaching as a soul formation. Aquinas reminds us that we are, here it goes again, cultivators of truth and virtue, not just data delivery systems, not just information superhighways, not just data warehousing. Learning is mind soul partnership. It is a mind soul partnership with infinite growth potential. I came here to tell you today that you can receive the harvest, not just for yourself, but for your students and for your communities. I want to challenge you to reimagine your teaching. I want you to know this, that to whom much is given, much is required. I want to encourage you in this by saying, don't get tired in doing good. Don't get tired of doing good. This is a divine partnership. You're working and you're walking on a divine path. God has called you to the field of teaching. He's done that. In everything that you do, be obedient to Him. And I can guarantee you the results will be there. Your